Yeah, I thought we had a good push in the third period, and we're going to certainly take that into our preparation for Game 3. I thought the fellas dug in and made it a game there. I didn't think we had a ton of juice early in the game. That said, I thought it was fairly close. There's some individual turnover mistakes that led to the goals against. I think those are controllable. At the end of the day, their fourth line scored 2 goals. And that, in my opinion, was the difference of the game. But happy with how we pushed in the third period, dug in after that being the 10th period of hockey in less than 24 hours.
So how do you – oh, sorry, go ahead.
It seemed like you guys came out with a really quick start, got 5 shots, were in their zone doing everything you wanted to do, and then it just turned. Did you see anything that caused that?
No, I mean, I think there's 2 good hockey teams on the ice right now, and they get a say. And so they're playing us hard, and we're playing them hard. I think the big thing for us is when we string a shift or 2 together, we want to make sure that we keep doing the things that are leading to that type of zone time. And, we've done it in parts over the last 2 games, but not enough. And but like I said, I thought we gave ourselves a chance to win the game with the push in the third period. When the game was 2-1, we had chances to score. We didn't convert. There's a foundation there to build on going forward over the next couple days.
They steal 2 from Rabobank. Does that make Game 3 as big as a must-win as it gets?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to get some rest and clear our minds. And we're going to come back and we're going to put together a game plan and we're going to work on it in practice, try and set us up for success. What I like about our team is anytime we've been challenged this year, we've responded. Last 2 times in that building in San Diego, and it's a tough building to play in. Last 2 times in that building in San Diego, we played 2 of our best hockey games of the year. We're going to look to do that again. To do that, we're going to need to have a fresh mindset. We're going to have be physically ready to play, and we're going to need 20 men.
Jay, I realize it's the same for both sides, but how much did Game 1 affect Game 2, whether it's fatigue and or lineup changes?
Well, I thought you saw what both teams did. That's a lot to ask goaltenders to go in and play them back-to-back after, playing in 7 periods less than 24 hours earlier. I thought both goalies did well and gave their teams a chance to win tonight. And then you saw both clubs try and insert a few fresh bodies, and I think they had an effect on the game. I know that ours did for sure. And like I said, their fourth line scored 2 goals tonight, so their lineup changes worked in their favor as well. For me, the big thing is there's some teachable moments. There's some things that we can correct in our game that'll help lead us to more zone time and more sustained attack time. And we're going to look to do that, like I said, come Monday in practice. The big thing for us right now is to make sure that we're getting our rest and we're getting our minds right for a good practice on Monday.
2 of the best offensive teams in this league, but the defense has really made a statement the first 2 games.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to both teams in the way they're checking. I think it's a credit to all 4 goaltenders that have played in the series as well. There's been some good chances, and everybody's making key saves at the right times. This is playoff hockey. This is what it comes down to. Very rarely do you see games in the 7-6, 6-5, 5-4 kind of categories. You see tight checking. There's not a lot of time, not a lot of space out there. It's incumbent upon us to make sure we're making the right decisions with the puck, managing the puck, and not giving any freebies away.
Would it be fair to say that they possessed the puck in the offensive zone at longer stretches than you did tonight?
I thought they shot the puck more than us early, and we shot the puck more than them late. And the team that was shooting the puck seemed to break the other team down. That's a good tactic. I think we were in the top 2 or 3 in the league in shots for per game this year. They've done a nice job to try and suppress that. I think we were closer to what our typical game looks like in the third period. That we did a good job yesterday generating after the first period. Something that we have to not wait for the perfect shot to present itself. We have to shoot it when the opportunity's there. It might have to be a half second quicker, and you might have to shoot it dirty. But for us, like I said, there's some real positives to take out of that third period. We're going to rest up and make sure we're ready to go for a good practice on Monday.
I know it's a hockey cliche, but you guys talk about putting the pucks in deep and putting mileage on the defenseman's legs. But was it their neutral zone game that kind of mitigated your opportunities in doing that?
Well, I think I'm going to go back and rewatch again, but my initial impression was that we seemed to be in pieces when we were giving up possession of the puck instead of working as a five-man unit. So sometimes that's from line changes. Sometimes that comes from too much separation in your layers of your game. For us, we're at our best when we're working as a unit of five in all three zones. We can do a better job of making sure that we are working in conjunction with each other and working in unison. And I think the third period showed that when we have all five pieces working together, it's to our benefit.
And your impressions of Rai Mccloud in his first AHL action?
I thought he did a very good job. He was some of those young legs that we were talking about that came in and gave us a little boost in the arm. I thought as the game wore on, I felt more comfortable to give him more and more ice time. He was factoring a couple chances for, and I thought he was pretty responsible in his own end. All good signs for a young player coming in to play his first professional hockey game under intense circumstances. So he's a big body that can skate, and I think he's got a defensive conscience about him. He was good for us, and he'll continue to be a good option for us going forward.
And Jay, finally, a tough hill to climb, down 0-2, going to their place, but your thoughts in terms of a team that you've seen do remarkable things this year as they go on the road?
One thing I know is that one of the keys to our success this year was the fact that we've broken things down by days and by months and by segments and whatnot. So for us, our focus is on making sure that we come to the rink on Monday morning with the right mindset, the right approach to being the best that we can be. We're going to put the work in required to be better on Monday, and then we're going to travel down to San Diego and get our minds right to play a strong Game 3. Our focus is one day at a time, and we've proved all year that our structure gives us a chance. I think our structure has given us a good chance in these two games. We got to find those moments within these tight games to make sure that we end up on the right side of them.